everyone, this is Franco with Empower Leadership. My beautiful wife, Carol. Carol is on with me today. Very rare Carol is on with these videos. A woman with few words, but maximum wisdom. So Carol, what are we doing here today?
Well, it's pretty much just, y'all see our posts. You see a lot of times Franco will be posting my picture, and so I just wanted to kind of give something new to you guys, and so we're just putting a voice to the picture, to the face, and so I requested to have this segment in your space.
I'm glad that you're here. Our space. You know, true story, 12 years ago, Carol is the one that is responsible of finding and naming Empower Leadership. I had the vision, the passion, but I did not have an identity, did not know the direction I was going to go with this. But the moment I sat down with my wife, she was able to just make this materialize. And today, Empower Leadership, over the last 12 years or more, we've been impacting organizations, bringing system and structure, and just seeing individuals grow.
Yes.
Carol, talk about that if you don't mind.
So pretty much there's a lot of things that we have to offer for organizations, for companies, and we like to go in, and of course our heart is to empower people, and so we want to leave a lasting impression.
Yes.
We want to help build in any capacity, any way that we can, that we know that can bring value to what they're doing, and so that's what we offer to you guys. And if you allow us to come in and assess everything, I can tell you this.
You will not regret it.
No, you won't.
I mean, just seeing individuals just develop and grow and become a greater asset, a part of any vision, whether it be a church or business, has been one of our passions. But we're here today, not just to talk about system and structure. Like Carol said, I'm always posting videos and photos, but you really don't know much about us. So Carol, you want to dive into it?
So pretty much, Franco and I, we're married, and we're a blended family.
Yes.
So we have a total of 6. The oldest is our son, who's 27. And then of course, you have 2, I have 3.
Yes.
And then together we have Aaliyah, which you've seen plenty of
pride
times.
And joy. All of them are our pride and joy.
And she's fixing to be 7 in July. So definitely want to just give you all that insight, and we know that even during that process, looking at our past, and then even here in our present.
The past, yes.
Yeah.
You learn, I believe we learn a lot from that, though. Somebody said a long time ago, your past is a gift, it's a lesson. It's what you learn from to grow from, wouldn't you say?
Yes, and one of the greatest takeaways that I've learned, and even navigating through life, which I know everybody goes through their own personal navigation, one of the things that I always kept is you got to keep your future your focal point.
Yeah.
And so even though that sounds so simple.
Wow, keep the future your focal point.
Yes, even though that's simple, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But your choices.
Why is it difficult?
Because people are going to be people. They're going to come at you a different way. They're going to try to get you to react. You're put in uncompromising positions. They're uncomfortable. A lot of times you feel like it's going to hurt you. It's harm. It's fear. It's dangerous. But then you got to think, okay, what is the most important thing here as I'm going through this? You know, and it's always
a lesson.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a good lesson.
Yes, because as you navigate through life, if you don't have that future as a focal point, then in your now, you're going to reap that.
Wow. So in other words, you're saying to navigate towards your future, you have to have that focal point.
Yes.
Wow, that's
because
good.
all the decisions you make in your right now currently is also that you're going to carry that in the future.
I don't know why I do these videos by myself. You know, I always told. You know, I remember every time I would take the stage, you know, I would always say, Carol is my possibilities. And together I've seen God do amazing things. And I'm so glad that we are able to do this and be able to take this journey. We've definitely have grown a lot and have continued to learn. But here's the beautiful thing about it. Before we get any further into this topic, I want to pause because we want to bring you some updates of what is coming up next right here at the Sky Lounge here at the Helix. Amazing things are happening.   happening. Check this video out and we'll be right back. Guys, we're so excited. As we mentioned, there is an exciting update that we have for you. Right here where we're standing at the Helix, probably you watched the video prior or probably a few days ago, where we have been afforded the opportunity right here at our complex at the Helix, the Mosaic and Vista, where we'll be hosting every month, just for 1 month now, and there probably is going to be more, where we'll be hosting our Empowerment Social. Carol, talk about it. I got tickets.
So it's going to be a really great environment. It's going to be a great setting and a time for you to come out to just be motivated, inspired. One of the things that we want to create is an opportunity to meet new people. You know, people that you probably won't cross paths every day.
There's so many people that live here.
Yes, and so we just want to bring that time here, bring that moment, and just so you can connect, you can bridge a relationship or connection, and definitely get to know what you're doing out there while we're in Chesapeake, Virginia. So it's just a fun time.
We're so excited to introduce what we have always been doing over the last 12 years. Listen, if you're able to come, support, and be a part of the Empowerment Social, of course we have tickets. These tickets are free. We would like to invite you right here at the Helix at our beautiful complex where we live, where we will be hosting an amazing opportunity, providing hope and empowerment, June 13th at 7 p.m. right here at the Helix. We still have a few more tickets. There's still a few more spots available. And if you're interested and want to be a part of it, of course, it's dedicated for those that are part of the Helix, the Vista, and the Mosaic. But if you would like to come and be a part of it, you're more than welcome. Carol, it's going to be amazing.
Yes, and if you don't get time to come out and get one of our tickets, you can definitely go on our website and you can register on the link there as well.
And our website is www.empower.training. Let's go back to the message. Guys, we are back. Listen, I trust that you are able to get the updates. Carol, this event is going to be amazing.
Yes.
But we're not here to just talk about the event. So like you were saying, you have to have a focal point in order for your future. That's real good, babe.
Yeah.
That's
have the focal point be your future.
Having that focal point to be your future. And I believe that once you continue to allow the future to be something that you're going after, what do you think? The present doesn't really affect?
Well, for me, I've learned that even while you're in something, because of your your past decisions, you're living it in your future.
Wow.
Right now in your present.
Wow.
And so you got to be very intentional. And I know that it's trying during those times.
Yeah.
But it will affect those that are connected to you.
Yeah, you know, so what I will leave you with this, and hold on to this, maybe go throughout the day or for the rest of your life. When you have something that God has placed in your heart, Carol and I made a dedication I think it's been over 12 years now. I've been doing this 28 years, but together we've been doing Empower Leadership. And Carol's also had influence in her capacity of purpose and helping organizations herself, but together, we've learned that if you can trust God, I want you to hold on to this. If you can trust God with everything that you know God has placed in your heart, hear me out. Is this all right? You will always rise up to whatever occasion or whatever it is that is trying to prevent you from fulfilling your full purpose. You know, I strongly believe that life doesn't have to happen to you, but you can get to the point where you empower yourself with hope and empowerment, where life now begins to happen for you. You see? Does that make sense? Oh, Carol just said something. Let's say it again. Not only does life happen to you, life could also happen through you and for you. I want you to hold on to that today, because you decide the empowerment in your life. And like Carol said, having that focal point for the future. Any closing remarks?
I'm just be mindful of the things that try to come at you. And, it's not easy, but as long as you hold on to that future picture that you know that you're going after for the betterment of your life, then you can get through anything. And especially when you have God.
Did you hear that? God is the foundation, the focal point, and He's the source of purpose. So listen, guys, Even though we presented tickets, be at the June 13th event right here at the Helix for the Empowerment Social. It is going to be awesome. I'm so excited that you came on today. You guys gonna be seeing more of Carol. You're gonna be seeing more of Carol. So I'm so excited. Like we always say, until next time, you stay empowered.